by chance to meet some old friends on the street. They wonder, how does a man get to be this way? And I've always got a smiling face anytime in any place, and every time they ask me why, I just smile and say, you've got to kiss an angel good morning, let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning, and you love her like a devil when you get back home. Now people may try to guess secrets of my happiness, but some of them never learn it's a simple thing. And the secret I'm speaking of is a woman and her man in love, and the answer is in the song that I always sing. You've got to kiss an angel good morning, let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning, and you love her like a devil when you get back home. Kiss an angel good morning, let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning, and you love her like a devil when you get back home. Good morning, angels. Good to see y'all. Looky there. We got at least 3 claps on that one, Jason. Yeah. Hey, there we go. Don't get too excited. That's all the rock and roll that I'm playing today. So we're going to do some Spice Girls music now and see if y'all remember this one. I'm tired of this dirty old city, entirely too much work and never enough play. And I'm tired of these dirty old sidewalks. Think I'll walk off my steady job today. Turn me loose, set me free, somewhere in the middle of Montana, and give me all I've got coming to me, and keep your retirement, your so-called Social Security. Big city, turn me loose and set me free. Yeah. I've been working every day since I was 20. No, I haven't got a thing to show for anything I've done. And there's folks who never work, and they've got plenty. I think it's time some guys like me, we had some fun. So turn me loose, set me free, somewhere in the middle of Montana, and give me all I've got coming to me, and keep your retirement and your so-called Social Security. Big city, turn me loose and set me free. Yeah, big city, turn me loose and set me Merle Haggard right there, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you all very much. And we're here. We're just getting started, but we're going to be here till about 6 o'clock today. And it's Alan Jackson's bar. Does anybody still love Alan Jackson out there? Anybody hate Alan Jackson? Okay, then good.
Probably
I feel like
in the wrong bar.
I don't know a lot of people say I hate that Alan Jackson guy. You know, I've never heard that, I don't think. But we're going to do this one right here. Some Alan Jackson and Alan Jackson's bar. A little bit of Chattahoochee and chill, y'all. Welcome to Nashville. Welcome to AJ's. Let's have a good time. Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on a Georgia asphalt. It got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars, dream about women. Never had a plan, just a living for a minute. So way down under on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who was. A lot about living and a little about love. Yeah, we fogged up the windows of my old Chevy while I was willing, but she wasn't ready. So I settled for a burger and a grape snow cone. I dropped her off early, but I didn't go home. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars, dream about women. I never had a plan, just a living for the minute. Oh, way down under on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who it was. A lot about living and a little about love. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on a Georgia asphalt, got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars, dream about women. I never had a plan, just a living for a minute. Oh, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who it was. A lot about living and a little about love. A lot about living, little about love. That's right, man. Shots. Shots for the band, guys. Why not? Come on, man. Shots for the band. That's right. Ooh. What y'all think about this band so far? Somebody give me a yee-haw. Hey, everybody give me a hell yeah. Somebody get my friend Jason a Jameson. He's going to need it today. I'm in the mood, son. I'm in the mood. Now, speaking of terrible people, speaking of moods, wait a second. Speaking of talented, beautiful people, this is my friend Miss Lucy right here on the fiddle. And not at all on my nerves, mind you. Which is a rarity for fiddle players. I gotta say, they get on my damn nerves. But Lucy never does. Never. And I bet she won't get on your nerves today either. I think she's gonna do a song for you. Are you gonna do it in English this time, or?
Yes.
Okay. Well, she's all the way from Maryland originally, and Are you from Maryland? Y'all must know each other.
I am.
Well, welcome in, and Lucy, what do you got for him? It's one of my favorite hobbies, I think.
2 more bottles of wine.
Yeah, I've always got 2 more bottles of wine. What do y'all think about Lucy right there? I tell you, I told you, she wouldn't be on your nerves. Yeah, I'm having a good time. But you know what? I realized something, Jason. My manners, I just left them. I left them at home or something because my mom would be very disappointed to have this many people in here with us, and I haven't even made a formal introduction yet. Oh. I'm not going to come shake your hand or to even tell you my name, but I will have a drink with you. That way we're not strangers anymore. We can all be friends and neighbors, don't you think? We need to do an old-fashioned Nashville tradition. It is called a holler and a swaller. That way we can all be friends and neighbors and talk to one another cordially and such. If you got a drink, raise your drink. If you can't raise your drinks, you're going to have to raise your standards or raise your kids or something. On the count of three, everybody holler out, yee-haw, then swaller in. 1, 2, 3, holler. All right, swaller. That was a good Sunday yee-haw right there. I haven't heard that loud of a yee-haw on Sunday since probably 3 weeks ago at church, Jason. I mean here at AJ's, sorry. Well, welcome in. Now, I want to tell you, we are open for requests. We got our first request just came through from Buffalo, Minnesota. Steve wants some mighty Merle Haggard. I blame Merle Haggard for a lot of issues in my life. I quit blaming my parents and started blaming Merle instead. Bless all their hearts. We're going to do this one for our friend Buffalo, Minnesota, Steve. Now, you might wonder, how do we already have that request? Well, he's watching online up in Buffalo, Minnesota, and all these are streamed worldwide through the Alan Jackson Facebook page, the Alan Jackson's Bars Facebook page. So you can watch this stuff anywhere in the world, or you can request songs right here, ladies and gentlemen. There are 2 ways to get your songs played. Jason, you told me there's rumors of a third way today. Number 1 way is to throw a little love in the tip jug and tell us what you want to hear. Very simple, tried and true, historically accurate. Second way is to scan the QR codes on the television screens or on the bar tops, tabletops. Scan it with your phone, and you can request a song. And Jason, what's this third way you're talking about?
I believe it just happened. Y'all, that's what we call a honky-tonk miracle. That's a great way to get your song played. Bring the band drinks. But by state law, we just did one, but now, by law, we have to do another one.
That's true. It's a honky-tonk miracle, Jason. Tell everybody what a honky-tonk miracle is.
A honky-tonk miracle, y'all, very simple concept, is where one of you honky-tonk heroes, I bet I know who it was. Our friend William back there from Michigan's been hanging out this weekend, making sure everybody's hydrated. He went to our honky-tonk angel behind the bar, Miss Alyssa, and she has a superpower.
She does.
She can magically make booze appear on stage for the band. It's a miracle.
It's a miracle. And this band has a superpower. We can make booze magically disappear on stage as a band. And it's not my rule. Tennessee state laws requires another honky-tonk miracle holler and swaller. So if you got a drink, raise your drinks again. I'm going to get you all loosened up one way or another. That's what my ex-wife told that football team that time. On the count of three, everybody holler out, hell yeah, then swaller it. 1, 2, 3, holler. Yeah, swaller. Now we're lubed up and ready to go. No, I mean, we're warmed up and ready to go. I was born this way, okay? I can't help it. This goes out to Buffalo, Minnesota. Steve. It's called the Makeup and Fade of Blue Jeans. Boy, just like that, Lucy, I'm back in the game. Here's some Merle Haggard by request. Thank you, Buffalo, Minnesota Steve. He tunes in every week, and he's always good to us. Here it is. Merle Haggard, country music coming at you. Modesto, I was working a Holiday Inn. I was singing a new day, hiding throughout the weekend. Hey, I was singing a new song I had wrote on the way into town. That's when she came in the front door and found her a place to sit down. Hey, I knew right away that she liked the words to my song, 'cause she's staring at my guitar as she followed my fingers too long. And she had a likeness to a girl that I had seen in my dreams. But I'll tell you what, lights can do wonders with makeup and faded blue jeans. And the last thing I needed was somebody messing up my mind. And so I found 100 reasons for looking away one more time. Well, she could cause me to sing bad and fall out of love with guitar, and blow all my chances at being a big singing star. Second thought, never mind. With one passing glance, I could tell that she was young for her age. Well, yeah, she looked a hell of a lot better at AJ's than she ever did over at Tootsie's or the stage. And when she sipped on the wine, I could tell just the kind she would be. And somehow I knew that she was here to do bad things to me. And the last thing I needed was somebody messing up my mind. And so I found 100 reasons for looking away one more time. She could cause me to sing bad and fall out of love with guitar, and might blow all my chances at being a big singing star. Won't we play it? Think about it for a minute, y'all. I was right. She could cause me to sing bad and fall out of love with guitar, and blow all my chances at being a big singing star. Merle Haggard by request. Thank you, Buffalo, Minnesota Steve. All right, all right, all right. Now, we're doing all requests. I know what we got to do for our friend William back there. We're going to have to do some Waylon Jennings music. And we got some Marshall Tucker and some George Strait. Where's Jamie? Jamie, are you in the house? Watch it. Maybe online. And then we got Shelly. Is Shelly in the house? I see. It just says Jamie. I see you back there. We're going to get to those. But first, we got to do some. We went from Disco Merle to Disco Waylon is what this is. So we're doing disco country today. Yeah, yeah. Cliff, you better be warmed up for this bass line. Some ain't living long. This goes out to our friend William back there. He's a Michigan man. He said if he's not on the lake fishing, he's in Nashville rambling. That's true. That's what he told me. That's what he told me. Welcome, Michigan. We are a Michigan man. We always send this one out to William back there. Thank you, brother. Some Waylon Jennings music. Anybody still love Waylon? I hope so. It'd be a tough day if they don't, Cliff. I looked for trouble and I found it sung straight down the barrel of a lawman's gun. I wanna run, but I don't think I can. You make one move and you're a dead man. Friend ain't living long like this. that drove a stock car to an early death. All I remember was a drunk man's breath. Ain't living long like this. Can't live it all like this, can I, baby? You know the story how the wheel goes round. Don't let them take you to the man downtown. Can't sleep it all in the jailhouse, baby. Ain't living long like this. Can't live it all like this, can I, baby? I live with Angel, she's a roadhouse queen. Make Texas Ruby look like Sandra Dee. I wanna love her, but I don't know how. I'm at the bottom of the jailhouse now, ain't living long like this. Can't live it all like this, can I, baby? You know the story about the jailhouse rock. Go on and do it, but just don't get caught. Can't sleep it all in the jailhouse, baby. Ain't living long like this. Ain't living all like this, can I, baby? It's a Waylon Jennings, I request. Thank you. Oh. Hotter than a fox in a forest fire. I'll tell you what, I'm sweating up here. I don't know. Maybe is it hot up here? Is it just cliff up here? I don't know. But I'm sweating. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I drank too much last night, or maybe I haven't drunk yet enough again today. We'll figure it out. Speaking of more drinks today, Jason, did you see what just took place? Another honky-tonk miracle. We got a love letter attached. Do you mind to lead the charge on this one, Jason?
We'll make this one short and sweet. Let's raise our drinks one more time, and we're just going to make it easy. We're going to drink on 3. Are y'all ready? I said, are you ready?
I'm ready, Jason.
3.
Cheers. I hate it when you take advantage of my lack of numerical knowledge, Jason. I'm not very good at counting, but I know I can count on you.
Figured I could do 3.
Right. We got a request just now attached on that with these drinks. Where's Candy? Oh, God. I might have walked in here, folks, but I'm going to crawl out at the way this is going. Colby. That's our friend, the cowboy, Colby. Hey, I know you want some Tyler Childers.
Thank you, brother.
I know that. Thank you. Well, Cliff, remind me tomorrow if I had a good time today or not, okay? All right. If I dance on the bar again, Alan's going to fire me. Hey, listen, where's Candy? Candy is celebrating a birthday. She's turning 21 again. Somebody buy her a shot in the back rub. She's going to need it to deal with this hillbilly madness today. Might be a new band name, Hillbilly Madness. But we got to sing her a special birthday song. Now, Candy, where are you from, Candy? Y'all not going to tell me? Where's Candy from? Minnesota. Don't you know? You betcha. Yeah. Well, this one goes out to Candy. This is an original song. I wrote this back in 1893. Yeah, so you've probably heard it a few times. Yeah, here's an original number I put together just for special events like this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Candy from Minnesota. Happy birthday to you. Hey, Candy, hope you get some tonight. Wait, is that right? Hope you get some. That's right. We hope you get some cake and ice cream and a shot and a back rub, because it's your birthday and you deserve all the best things. Happy birthday to you. Make some noise for Candy right there. Never take candy from strangers, Cliff. I don't know those guys, and I'm not gonna. Yeah. Candyman can, that's right. But thank you very much for celebrating with us today. We really appreciate it. She's pissed. She's like, I can't believe you did this and recorded it. And I'm like, I can't believe you come to somebody's show like me, you know, on your birthday. You know I'm going to find out, and it's going to get bad, you know. But yeah, we're doing all requests. Well, I know we got some Tyler Childers coming up. But first, hold on. Yeah. He's going to want White House Road. Why don't we do, we got to give it away in Marshall Tucker. You want her for Marshall Tucker? Yeah. Let's do that. And then White House Road. You can go around. What is it? This song goes out to Jamie, some Marshall Tucker band. Now, we're supposed to only play country music here. And this song is about as far into rock and roll as we go, Jason, because it's actually a country song played by a rock and roll band.
A Southern rock band had steel guitar and flute.
Yeah, well, whatever works, Jason. I was trying to get bagpipes on this shift, but Lucy said she didn't want to deal with it. Here it is, Marshall Tucker by request. Moved my family away from our Carolina home. Had dreams about the West and started to roam. 6 long months on a dust-covered trail. They say heaven's at the end, but so far it's been hell. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. We were digging and sifting from 5 till 5, selling everything we found to stay alive. Gold flow free like the whiskey in the bars. Sinning was a big thing, Lord, and Satan was a star. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. Dance hall girls were the evening treat. Empty cartridge and blood lined the gutters of the street. Men were shot down for the sake of fun, or just to hear the noise of their 44 guns. And there's fire on the mountain. by my grave. Tears flow free for her man she couldn't save. Shot down in cold blood by on that carried fame. All for worthless and no good, useless claim. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. Fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. Waiting for me there. Waiting for me there. Waiting for me there. So Marshall Tucker by request for Jamie, thank you very much. All right, Shelly, we're going to get to that song in just a second, but first we got to do some Tyler Childers music for our friend Cowboy Colby is here. He's an internet sensation. A lot of people don't know that. I mean, in his own mind, some would say, but no. Good to see you, Colby. And he likes this song by Tyler Childers. Anybody else like Tyler Childers out there? I hope so. Hey, Ian, before you head out, or anything, I'm gonna need a little bit more of my vocal. It's a little rough today on my end. It's never really great, but some days are tougher than others. Here's some new country music. I don't know what kind of, I would call this more of Americana country kind of a thing, you know.
Well, I don't know. That's what people are calling it, but if you think about it, some of these guys, Tyler Childers, of course, Sturgill, Chris Stapleton, what they're doing is closer to what country music always was
Right.
than what is going on the radio these
Right,
days.
yeah, I can appreciate this kind of music a lot. Here it is, though, some Tyler Childers by request. We're doing all requests at AJ's today, guys. Keep those requests coming. Remember, the best way to do it is to throw some love in the tip jug or to scan the QR code you'll see around here. Scan those. The folks watching online, we want to know what you want to hear, too. So don't be shy with us and let us know. We want to make sure you have the best possible experience here at AJ's. Remember, it's called the AJ's Good Time Bar, Cliff. It's not Cliff Bar, but Bar Cliff. It's not the bad time bar. It's not the men, just okay time bar. So we're going to have a good time. Here's some Tyler Childers by request, y'all. Thank you, Colby. Appreciate you, brother. Early in the morning when the sun does rise, laying in the bed with bloodshot eyes. Late in the evening when the sun sinks low, that's about the time my rooster crows. I've got women up and down this creek, and they keep me running and my engine clean. Run me ragged, but I don't fret. Yeah, there ain't been one slow me down none yet. Get me drinking that moonshine, give me iron and a grocery bill. Take my trouble through the high wall, throw them in the river and get your fill. We've been sniffing that cocaine, and ain't nothing better when the wind cuts cold. And Lord, it's a mighty hard living, damn good feeling to run these roads. I've got people trying to tell me, Red, you keep this living and you wind up dead. Cast your troubles on the Lord of Lords, will wind up laying on the cool head board. But I got buddies up White House Road, and they keep me strutting with my feet hang low. Rocco whiskey gonna ease my pain. All this running gonna keep me sane. Get me drinking that moonshine, get me iron and a Take my trouble to the high wall. Throw them in the river and get your fill. We've been sniffing that cocaine, and ain't nothing better when the wind cuts cold. Lord, it's a mighty hard living, a damn good feeling to run these roads. It's a damn good feeling to run these roads. Won't you sing them hymns while banjo plays? Tell them ladies that they ought not frown. Well, there ain't been nothing ever hold me down. Well, all men, women on a shallow creek, same old blues, a different day. Get me drinking that moonshine, get me iron and a grocery bill. Take my troubles to the high wall. Throw them in the river and get your fill. We've been sniffing that cocaine, and ain't nothing better when the wind comes cold. Lord, it's a mighty hard living, but a damn good feeling to run these roads. It's a damn good feeling to run these roads. A damn good feeling to run these roads. All right. Okay, guys, thank you very much. We got a couple of requests coming up. First, our friend Lucy's going to come say hi to you while we do a George Strait song. And, yeah, get out of here, Lucy. Actually, Lucy told me, she goes, I got better things to do than sit up here and deal with you, you old hillbilly. I said, what's so much better? She goes, that crowd. I'd rather be out there with them than up here with you. Yeah, see? So Lucy's going to come say howdy to y'all and find out what other requests you have. Now, we're doing requests all day today. We got some more Merle Haggard coming up, and we got some George Strait first, though. It's called Give It Away. All right, now listen. The one that Jamie Johnson wrote. It's a good story behind this one. I always relate to this song because of my situation with Jason and me and my third ex-wife. And, you know, he's dated all my ex-wives. And sometimes I get a new wife just so he can get a new girlfriend, you know.
All right, look, you started this.
Well, yeah, I kind of did. You're right.
I was going to tell you the other day, that third one, by the way, that last one.
God, what'd she do?
She's doing better now.
I'm not buying it.
Believe it or not, she gets 3 meals a day and a 10-minute phone call on the weekend.
She's incarcerated again? I didn't.
That's exactly where she needs to be.
Well, yeah, at least she's off the streets. We're all safer, and so is she. But how did you know?
Well, I had to go see her. Somebody did.
Oh, she called you, did she? Of course she did. Yeah, well, it was a 10-minute phone call. Then Jason somehow Jason manages to do a lot of that. He's dated all my ex-wives. I don't know how you can handle all that baggage. But Jason Chance has taken so much baggage from me, ladies and gentlemen. I call him the bellhop sometimes. Yeah, these are the reasons I drink. Anyway, there's a great story behind this song, too. I'm going to be in a spirit world today. Yeah. Jamie Johnson wrote this one, and he wanted to cut it, right?
This was actually going to be on Jamie's first record, the one that had In Color and Ray Ray's Juke Joint. It's a cool record, and he was going to put it on his album. And the story goes he had several country artists that had come to him during the time that he had written this song, and they wanted to record it. They were like begging him, let me record this song. He told all of them, no. I'm putting this on my album. But then George Strait comes to him and says, "Can I record it?" And he's like, "Okay, then, yeah."
When George Strait asks you to record your song, you do it. Anyway, here's one about, I don't know, ex-wives and stuff, Cliff. She was storming through the house that day, and I could tell she was leaving. And I thought, oh hell, she'll be back. Then she turned and pointed at the picture on the wall and said, "That picture from our honeymoon, the night in Frisco Bay, just give it away, just give it away. That big four-poster king-size bed, so much love was made, just give it away, just give it away." She said, "Give it away. Ain't nothing in this house worth fighting over. Oh, and we're both tired of fighting anyway. Just give it away." So I tried to move on, but I found that every woman that I held just reminded me of that day. When that front door swung wide open, she flung her diamond ring, said, "Give it away, just give it away." And I said, "Now, honey, don't you and Jason Chance want my 90% of everything?" She said, "Give it away, just give it away." She said, "Give it away. Ain't nothing in this house worth fighting over. Oh, and we're both tired of fighting anyway. So just give it away." Yeah. So I'm still right here where she left me, along with all the rest of this crap she don't care about anymore. Huh. Like that picture from our honeymoon, the night in Frisco Bay. She said, "Give it away, but I can't give it away. That big four-poster king-size bed, where all our love was made." She said, "Give it away, well, I can't give it away. I've got a furnished house, a diamond ring, a lonely, broken heart full of love, and I can't even give it away." Thank you. So George Strait by request. We appreciate that. And we got some great requests coming up we're going to get to. We got some Merle Haggard coming up, some Waylon, some Patsy Cline, some more Tyler Childers, some Alan Jackson. So, oh man, we got some great stuff. Let's pick it up just a little bit. We have Eric Church, and let's do Amarillo by morning. We're drinking my hand. Which one you want to do first? Any Eric Church. Would you rather do like Springsteen? You got any compression on that? Here's some Eric Church by request. Yeah. Then we have one of my favorite songs of all time coming up after this, so I'm really excited.
Believe it or not, we do quite a
Baby
few
got that.
drinking songs around here.
Well, Jason, they're all drinking songs as long as you're willing to drink while you listen to them. But we do a lot of drinking songs at this kind of bar. If you're in a real honky-tonk, you expect people to be drinking and rambling, yeah. Here it is. Here's a rambling song right here. Some Eric Church, a little drink in my hand. Early Monday morning till Friday at 5, man, I work, but I don't climb, and boss man could shove it overtime up his can. All I wanna do is get a drink in my hand. So fill it up and throw it down. Got a 40-hour week worth of trouble to drown. Don't need it complicated, I'm a simple man. All I wanna do is get a drink in my hand. That's right. If the parking lot is muddy, I can't get to the door, and I'll take a jack and drop it down in 4x4 and chill down a long neck and warm up a band. All I wanna do is get a drink in my hand. So fill it up and throw it down. I'm about to tear a new one in this old town. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'm a rockin' man. All I wanna do is get a drink in my hand. Make me wanna go, ooh, 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 when you dance like that. You got that little tattoo, play a biggie boo on your back. If you want to impress me, well, baby, here's my plan. All you gotta do is get some drinks for the band and fill it up, throw it down. When you drive me home, we'll take the long way around. You be my Lois Lane and I'm your Superman. All I wanna do is get a drink in my hand. In my head, Monday morning, that alarm clock sings and it goes. While it rings, 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 well, I'll be ready to roll if you want to rock again. All you gotta do is get a drink in my hand. So fill it up and throw it down. Yeah, I'm a little hungover, I'm still hanging around. That hair of the dog has said, hey there, man. All you gotta do is get a drink in your hand. That hair of the dog is out here, hey there, man. All you gotta do is get a drink in your hand. Oh, thank you, Eric Church by request. All right. I don't do this song that my friend Steve at the Horse and Around Bar wants to hear. Man, I'm going to ask the band if they do it. You know, Jason, you do No Reason to Quit by that. We'll do Swinging Doors. We got some folks, they watch at a bar up in Michigan, the Horse and Around Bar up there. They're always good to us, aren't they, Jason? And
Terrific. They watch religiously.
we've got a lot of folks scattered around. We got folks that watch us far away from, exotic places like Missouri.
Kentucky, yeah.
No, but we have a lot of folks that watch online. They got folks watching up in Canada. We got folks that are watching in Minnesota. Our friend Buffalo, Minnesota, Steve's there. Our friend.
Last week we had folks from Ireland and Scotland
and we got Spain watching.
Yeah.
We've got we get folks watching literally all over the world. Even my mom watches, Cliff. Can you believe that they let her live stream that in prison? It's crazy. It's technology is just taking off. But my mom watches a lot, and she don't tell me when she watches. The other day she was watching, and I swear I didn't know she was watching at all, but she called me and she said, I could tell you weren't feeling good. I was like, I wasn't looking good either. I blame you for that. No, she said, no, I could tell you weren't feeling good. I said, how could you tell? And she said, well, you always sound terrible, but but I could really tell because you were drinking water that day. And I was like, well, but was I really, or was it just tequila in a water bottle? But she's right. I usually drink a lot of tequila, and that one day I did not. This song goes out to somebody that apparently has great taste in country music. I blame Merle Haggard for this. It's called That's the Way Love Goes. It's one of my favorite songs of all time. I've been throwing horseshoes over my left shoulder. I've spent most all my life searching for a four-leaf clover. Yet you ran with me, tracing my rainbows. And honey, I love you too. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes, babe. That's the music God made for all the world to sing. It's never old, it grows. Losing makes me sorry. You say, honey, don't worry. Don't you know that I love you too? That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes, babe. That's the music God made for all the world to sing. It's never old and it grows. Losing makes me sorry. You say, honey, don't worry so much. Don't you know I love you so much? That's the way love goes. Oh. Well, what a beautiful song that is. Merle Haggard by request. Thank you. Man, that's, you know, like you said the other day, you're just waiting on Florida Georgia Line to write a song like that, you know.
Actually, I'm not, because that's not going to happen.
Boy, Merle Haggard, I blame him for so many things, believe me. We got some George Strait coming
By
up.
the way, it's Merle Haggard month. We have decreed this.
It is. It's always Merle
Merle
Haggard
Haggard's
month.
birthday was a week or so ago. It's coincidentally also the day that he died. Died on his birthday, which is either very sad or incredibly metal. Like, I'm out.
You're right. It's like
Checking out on my
I
birthday.
just wanted to make sure I got an extra year official, you know. But where's Sam? All right, Sam, you want some Waylon and Willie and the boys. We got you. Just give us a second, okay? We got to do some George Strait. But first, we got to do some Patsy Cline. And I think, and some Allman Brothers, and all kinds of great stuff. But I think Lucy needs to sing a song before she gets mad at me again. Lucy got mad at me one time, and it lasted for 9 years. And I said, sorry. This is our friend Lucy Cochran right here. She's going to do a Patsy Cline number for you. And if you have a request, let us know.
Crawl D, come here a minute.
All right, we're going to have our friend Lucy do this one. Now, listen, I know what you're thinking about Lucy, and you're right. Obviously, terrible human being. No. It is, it's fair. You didn't feel like doing your hair today?
No, not
Hey,
today.
Carl.
I got a great story about Lucy. One of the first times we played with Lucy, probably the second or third time, I think. She said, "What time is our downbeat today?" Like, meaning exactly when we start. And I said, "You know, I think it's like 2:30 or whatever." She goes, "Great, perfect. I have time to do my hair." And then she came in with a hat on and looked like, it probably looked like that. Now, what was your excuse for that again?
Well, it was calling for tornadoes.
There were multiple tornadoes in Middle Tennessee that day, but
On tornado day.
I just, yeah, you can't just claim it. You can't just say, "I don't want to do my hair today. I'm worried about a tornado." You know, it just so happens that there was a tornado that day, so you didn't want to do your hair. But you do want to do this song, right?
Yes.
Okay, here's some Patsy Cline by request. Y'all make some noise for my friend Miss Lucy Cochran on this one. Don't mess it up, Lucy. Everybody's watching.
Worldwide.
I go out walking after midnight in the moonlight, just like we used to do. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I walk for miles along the highway. Well, that's just my way of saying I love you. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I stopped to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Maybe he's crying for me. And as the skies turn gloomy, the night wind whispered to me, I'm lonesome as I can be. I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just hoping maybe somewhere I'm walking after midnight, searching for me. I stopped to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Maybe he's crying for me. And as the skies turn gloomy, the night wind whispers to me, I'm lonesome as I can be. I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just hoping you may be somewhere I'm walking after midnight, searching for me.
It sounded like they like Lucy.
Listen. I'll tell you, I called every steel guitar player I knew. I mean, every one of them. And we got relegated to having to deal with an inferior instrument, but a superior human being, I gotta say.
Thank you.
If you could only learn to play steel guitar,
Working on it.
you're working on it. I'm gonna tell you something. If you played steel guitar and fiddle, it would be nuclear. It would
cool. It'd be pretty cool.
nuclear.
Yeah.
It would. It would. What do y'all think about Lucy? Make some noise one time. Oh! You're fired. No, she really does a great job. I always love working with Lucy. The best part about playing with Lucy is, and I said this before, and Jason knows this is true. It's a little bit of a joke, but there's a lot of truth in it. She is the only fiddle player that's not currently on my nerves.
He actually did tell me that the other night. He said, Lucy is never on my nerves. I said, she never will be.
And I was like, man, all right. So thank you, Lucy, for tolerating my nonsense. Here's some George Strait. We're going to tolerate some rodeo cowboy music. Anybody love George Strait out there? Anybody hate George Strait? I've never seen somebody.
That's another one. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say, I just can't stand that George Strait.
That George Strait guy's just so obnoxious, you know.
It might be why he had 60 Billboard #1 country hits, you know.
And this wasn't one of them. That's right. This is not one.
I saw that in a news article recently that of all those 60 #1 hits, this was not one of them. But George Strait said this might be his favorite song that he ever recorded.
It might be my favorite song you ever recorded. All right, here it is. It's called Amarillo by Sometime Before Noon. Let's do it. Don't mess it up, Lucy. This could be my big break, okay? Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I've got is just what I've got on. When that sun is high in the Texas sky, I'll be bucking at the county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. They took my saddle in Houston, broke my leg in Santa Fe. My wife became Jason's girlfriend somewhere along the way. I'll be looking for aid when they pull that gate, and I hope that judge ain't blind. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's on my mind. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I've got is just what I've got on. Well, I ain't got a dime, but what I got is mine. I ain't rich, but Lord, I'm free. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. Welcome to AJ's Good Time Bar, y'all. Make some noise for this band and Miss Lucy Cochran on that fiddle right there. All right. This next song goes out to our buddy Sam right here. Sam, where are you from, bro? Kansas. The Rocky Mountain State, right?
No, it's the Aloha State.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, man. Well, that's the breadbasket of America, Jason. Welcome in Kansas. There now. Anybody else from Kansas in here? Oh. I mean, I didn't know. I thought y'all could have just, swiped right on each other 30 minutes ago. You never know. Just welcome in. We got Kansas in the house. I know we got Michigan in the house. Maryland is here. Where are you guys from? Hold on. I'll get to you in a second. Where are you from? North Carolina. South Carolina. Right. Yeah, not like those damn Yankees in North Carolina, right? Right. We got friends watching in North Carolina, Dallas and Laura and that group of misfits over there. They always tune in over in Raleigh. We're glad to have them. Where are you guys from over here? You're with them? I could see, though, that you're tired of them already. No, I'm serious. Well, welcome in. And Cleveland's over here. Where are you guys from, Rashonda? Where? London, Kentucky, right on I-75, just north of Knoxville. I know exactly where it's at. London, UK, right, University of Kentucky. That's what I'm talking about. No. That's a long drive from London, England to get here. You know, we fought a war to get away from you people. Why can't you just leave us alone? No, welcome in our friends from the UK. We got folks that are watching all over. We got some other people that UK's not in the EU anymore, but we do have people that are watching in the EU, and we're glad to have them. And even as far away, like I say, exotic places tune in. Places like Missouri and
Memphis.
Memphis, yeah, just crazy cultures, I'll tell you. Well, welcome in, guys. We got to do.
Steve said swinging doors is what he wanted to hear.
We'll do that. And first, we got to do one right here for Sam from Kansas. He wants some Waylon and Willie and the Boys, a little Lukenbach, Texas. Anybody still love outlaw country? All right. Well, if you don't like this song, you got to come up and give Sam $20, and we'll stop playing it right then and there. All right, here we go, guys. By request, thank you. Well, there's only 3 things in life that make it worth living. You know what they are? It's guitars tuned good and firm, feeling women. It's only 2. Oh, yeah. Feeling firm women and more women. I don't need my name in the marquee lines. I've gotten my song, got you with me tonight. Maybe it's time we got back to some basics of love. Let's go to Lukenbach, Texas, Waylon and Willie and the Boys. This successful life we're living's got us feuding like the Hatfields and McCoys. He knows Hank Williams pain songs, Newberry's train songs, and Blue Eyes crying in the rain. Out in Lukenbach, Texas, ain't nobody feeling no pain. So baby, let's sell your diamond ring, buy some boots, faded jeans that go away. Tie is choking me, and in your high society you cry all day. We've been so busy keeping up with the Jones. 4-car garage, Lord, we're still building on. And maybe it's time we got back to some basics of love. Let's go to Lukenbach, Texas, Waylon and Willie and the Boys. It's successful life we're living's got us feuding like the Hatfields and McCoys. He knows Hank Williams pain songs, Newberry's train songs, and Blue Eyes crying in the rain. Out in Lukenbach, Texas, ain't nobody feeling no pain. Let's play it pretty. Let's go to Lukenbach, Texas, Willie and Waylon and the Boys. It's successful life we're living's got us feuding like the Hatfields and McCoys. We knows Hank Williams pain songs, Jerry Jeff's train songs, and Blue Eyes crying in the rain. Out in Lukenbach, Texas, ain't nobody feeling no pain. Out in Lukenbach, Texas, ain't nobody feeling no pain. pain. Thank y'all. Big old request for that one. We got to do some swinging doors. And then we got some Tyler Childers coming up, some Alan Jackson. We got some great ones. Keep those requests coming. Now, guys, listen, we're here till 6 o'clock. I feel like, Cliff, I got to tell you, I thought it was already about 4:30. It's 3:30. Yo, I'm gonna need a cold rag and a place to lay down if I'm not careful. I'll tell you what. We're doing all requests, though, guys, so keep them coming. The number one way to get your song played is to throw a little love in the tip jug right on it. American currency works best, but Cliff, one day somebody, I swear, they threw a honey bun in my tip jug. And I know my blood sugar was a little low that day. That was a great tip. I was like, you know, this goes a long way, you know. But no, you throw a little love in there and tell us what you want to hear. The second way to do it, scan the QR codes. You'll see them on your tabletops, the bar tops, and on the television screens. You can zoom in on that with your smartphone, and you can request a song from the comfort of your bar stool. Now, Jason, you told me about something you were really excited about. You said there's a third way today. Third way, yeah.
It may come as a bit of a shock to you. There is a third way.
Very shocking.
This band likes to drink a little bit. Our friend William knows about this. If you want to bring us a round of drinks, that's an excellent way to get your song played, or hell, maybe 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, man, we might play a whole album for you if you keep doing that. Well, we're going to do this in here, though. We got to do some. This one goes out to Steve up at the Horse and Around Bar in Michigan. They're tuned in. They want some swinging doors. Not swinging doors. I'm not talking about my ex-wives, okay?
Echo.
Thank you, Steve. We really appreciate y'all. This old smoke-filled bar is something I'm not used to. See you guys, thank you. Gave up my home to see you satisfied. I just called to let you know where I'll be living. It's not much, but I feel welcome here inside. I've got swinging doors, a jukebox, and a bar stool. My new home has a flashing neon sign. Stop by and see me anytime you want to. Thanks to you, I'm always here till closing time. I've got everything I need to make me crazy. Got everything I need to lose my mind. And in here the atmosphere is perfect for heartache. And thanks to you, I'm always here till closing time. Swinging doors, a jukebox, and a bar stool. And my new home has a flashing neon sign. Stop by and see me anytime you want to. 'Cause I'm always here and home till closing time. I'm always here at home till closing time. Thank you. That goes out to Steve and the folks folks up at the Horse and Around Bar in Michigan. Thank you. That's a honky-tonk song right there. Oh, here's another one. Some early George Strait. Now, Jason, you know this about me, that I love 80s country. George Strait and all that. We're going to make you sing an 80s country song in a minute. But we also have to do some George Strait, the fireman. Where's Caleb? Caleb, all right, let's do this. So let's get Lucy pulling that bow and pick it up a little bit. Some early 80s George Strait. It's called The Fireman.
Carl D, you're not going to hide all day. I'm just letting you know.
I'm just throwing stuff around.
We got an old buddy that just came in. He's a
I
bit
just didn't want to break
legendary
your
down in
fiddle.
these parts.
So
He's trying to act all coy, like, no.
I'm going to tell you, if Jason Chance and Cliff Canterbury speak highly of you, I'm going to take their word on that and know that you're going to have to come up here and sing at some point. If you need to get 3 or 4 shots of tequila, that's what I have to do.
Speaking of that, I saw this man drink 21 shots of tequila one night at a gig down here. Climbing up on the bar, making everybody drink. You know it's true. You know I'm not making this up. You can't make that up.
So I know you're not going to be not going to be too shy. So whenever you feel like you want to do it, you let me know. You do that for me? So when you come up in a minute, he's just going to walk up here and push me off the stage. Say, my show now. 19 shots in, I'm just getting warmed up, man. Here's one featuring Lucy, though. Some George Strait, thank you. Appreciate you very much, young man. Welcome in, South Carolina. Here's some George Strait out of Compton, actually. We had a honky-tonk miracle, though. Oh, that's right. Was that you, William? Who did this? That was William again.
We're breaking the law if we don't do it.
Yeah. Honky-tonk miracle has occurred, ladies and gentlemen. And the honky-tonk miracle means that a honky-tonk hero back there, Michigan man himself, that's William against the wall back there. He has taken it upon himself to make sure the band is hydrated today.
And if you weren't with us earlier, this is by state law.
Yeah, every time.
1796.
That's Jason.
Right.
Every time a honky-tonk miracle occurs, we must do a holler and a swaller. It is state law. It is in the Tennessee State Constitution. If you got a drink, raise it up high. If you can't raise your drinks, promise me you'll raise your kids or your credit score. On the count of 3, everybody holler out, hell yeah, that's Swaller. 1, 2, 3, holler! That's Swaller. I love a good old hell yeah on a Sunday afternoon. Cheers, guys. Damn, that's smooth. All right, Lucy, don't mess up. Yeah, they call me the fireman. That's my name. Making my rounds all over town. I'm putting out old flames. Everybody like to have what I got. I cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman. That's my name. Last night we had bad one, a mile or 2 down the road. Yeah, my buddy walked out and left his woman burning out of control. Well, I was down there in about an hour or so, and with a little mouth to mouth, she was ready to go. And I'm the fireman, that's my name. They call me the fireman, that's my name. Making my rounds all over town, putting out old flames. Everybody like to have what I got. I cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman, that's my name. Burn them up. Got a fire engine red T-Bird automobile. Ain't a minute or less yes, I can be dressed fit to kill. I work 24 on and 24 off. When they get too hot, they just give me a call, and I'm the fireman. That's my name. Yeah, they call me the fireman. That's my name. Making my rounds all over town, putting out old flames. Everybody like to have what I got, and I can cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman. That's my name. Call me the fireman. That's my name. Ooh, the George Strait by request. There you go. All right, all right, all right. Let's do Only Daddy. Is Almond Brothers people still here? All right, what Alan Jackson song do we want to do? We got Feathered Indians, Only Daddy, Alan Jackson. Sure, we have to do. And I'd like to get Lucy out and then get somebody else. Living on Love or Little Bitty. Which one did you want to play, Lucy? There's always the person that yells Freebird.
I remember my first time in a bar with a band. Yeah.
Thank God they
Freebird.
didn't yell out like something like Inagata Davida. No, we got to do this one here. Here's some Alan Jackson music. Anybody still love Alan Jackson? It's Alan Jackson's bar. I hope so. All right, here's some Alan Jackson by request. Our friend Lucy's on the fiddle. And like I say, Lucy, not at all on my nerves, which I appreciate that. But Lucy does a good job. You know, she adds a lot to the show. I mean, she takes away from my life, but to the show itself, she really does add a lot, even when she doesn't do her hair.
That's awfully sweet.
But what do y'all think about Lucy? Do you like her or not? Okay. Boy, they really like you. What is you having, like a family reunion in here or something? All these people know you? Marylanders love her, yeah. Well, she's going to play the fiddle on this one. Here's some Alan Jackson. It's called Living on Love. It's a beautiful song coming out by request. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Have a great time. Two young people without a thing, say some vows, spread their wings and settle down to just what they need, living on love. She don't care about what's in style, she just likes where he smiles. It takes more than marble and tile, living on love. Living on love, buying on time. Without somebody, nothing ain't worth a dime. Just like that old-fashioned storybook rhyme, living on love. It sounds simple, that's way, living on love. He can't see anymore, and she can barely sweep the floor. Hand in hand they'll walk through that door, living on love. Living on love, buying on time. Without somebody, nothing ain't worth a dime. Like that old-fashioned storybook rhyme, living on love. It sounds simple, that's what you're thinking. But love can walk through fire without blinking. It doesn't take much when you get enough, living on love. Living on love, buying on time. Without somebody, nothing ain't worth a dime. It's like that old-fashioned storybook rhyme, living on love. It sounds simple, that's what you're thinking. When love can walk through fire without blinking. It doesn't take much, where do you get enough? Just live it on love. No, it doesn't take much, where do you get enough? Just living on love. Yeah, some Alan Jackson by request. I love that song, man. All right. All right, Jason, Buffalo, Minnesota Steve is watching, and he wants to hear one of my favorite songs about sobriety tests. There's a lot of songs about mama, but there's not that many that mention daddy, you know. And here's one right here, though. I don't think it means the same context, though. Here's some Waylon Jennings from 1968. It's called "The Only Daddy That'll Moonwalk the Line." There's some left in there. Cheers, guys. Everybody knows you been stepping on my toes and I'm getting pretty tired of it. You've been stepping out of line and I'm messing with my mind. If you had any sense, you would quit. Ever since you were a little bitty teeny girl and said I was your only man in this whole world, now you better do some thinking, then you'll find the only daddy that'll walk a line. Been working every day, girl, all you do is play, and I'm tired of hanging out all night. Hey, I'm coming unglued from your funny little moods, oh honey, baby, that ain't right. Ever since you were a little bitty teeny girl, said I was your only man in this whole world. Now you better do some thinking, then you'll find the only daddy that'll walk a line. On the fiddle all the way from Maryland, make some noise for our friend Miss Lucy Cochran, ladies and gentlemen. On the lead guitar from Nashville, Tennessee, the wind beneath my wings, Mr. Jason Chance, y'all. packing up my clothes, Lordy, every monkey knows that you're still just a putting me on. When I started walking, gonna hear you started squawking and begging me to come back home. Ever since you were a little bitty teeny girl, said I was your only man in this whole world. Now you better do some thinking and you'll find the only daddy that'll walk a line. You got the only daddy that'll walk a line. Woo. Yeah.
That was some well-timed synchronicity. Speaking of Maryland, our friend Sharon just tuned in time to see that song. She's always good to us and watches online.
And she
loves
requests that
song.
one a lot, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Guys, you've been so good to us today. We're here until about 6 o'clock, so keep those requests coming. Remember, we can't do this without y'all. You're as much a part of this show as we are. So don't be shy if you have a favorite song, whether it's old country or even older country. Lucy's here, which means we can play music from the old country. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things we could do. That's Cliff's nickname, Old Country. It's not that old, but country music will age you. Cliff's only 23, I mean, but he loves
That's
country.
a good reminder of that contract everybody signed last week.
All right, so that's a good point. Our buddy Tom Killen, you know, that played with George Jones for a long time. He plays with us a lot here, and good friend of ours. He said, boys, if you're going to be playing here, I need to make sure we all sign this contract. And I was like, yeah. The contract stated very simply, you must be willing to play country music till you lose everything you got. I'm losing more and more every day, Jason. But here we go. Here's a new one. Here's a new country song. Some Tyler Childers by request. On the inside of her thighs, there are little feathered Indians where we tussle through the night. If I'd known she was religious, hey, I wouldn't have came stone to the house of such an angel, too fucked up to get back home. Smoking spirits on the roof. She asked, ain't anybody told you if things are bad for you? I say many folks have warned me, and there have been several people tried. Up to now, there just hold you tonight. Tyler Childers by request. Make some noise for these guys, I'll tell you. Jason, I think we've called 3 songs today. 4, maybe. And everything else has been requests.
In request, that's how we roll.
We're doing all requests. Lucy's going to come out and say hi to you and find out what other requests you might have. Now, we are here till 6 o'clock, so we have plenty of time to get to them. Remember, if you don't want to deal with Lucy, you're going to miss out. I'm just going to tell you, because it took me about a year for her to even just say hi to me. It's true. She hated me at first. You know, just like most people, they hate me at first. Then they grow to just hate me but tolerate me. You know, it's a tolerance thing like tequila, you know. It's one of those things. But let Lucy know if you have a request. Throw some love in that tip jug if you have an opportunity to. I understand that you work hard for your money, you work hard for your time, and I just want to say thank you for sharing your time with us. But let us know what we can do for y'all. Remember, you can also scan the QR codes to request a song that way. Now, Jason, do you think he's brave enough to sing a song?
Carl D. Come on, man. Come on.
He's doing it. He's going to do it.
He's going to do it. Cliff and I got an old buddy. This is Carl D, y'all. He used to sing down here years ago when we were all playing downtown. He's made an appearance today. Give it up for our buddy Carl D.
Good to see you.
We'll make him sing. He says, "Oh, no, I haven't sang in a few years."
Hey, Carl, I'm Russell. Oh, thank you.
Carl D used to be the bringer of tequila, no doubt.
Just however, you need a pick? You need a boost? I don't need it. It's all good.
What you gonna do, Carl?
I don't know what to do. All my exes. My name's Carl D, man. How y'all doing? I used to play down here for years and years, but it's been years and years since I sang, so if I look nervous, I am. And I don't have all that tequila he was talking about in me either, so if I forget some words, Jason, just sing along. All right, here's some George Strait. Y'all seem like you like George Strait by all the requests I've seen. All my exes live in Texas, and Texas is a place I dearly love to be. But all my exes live in Texas, and that's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. Roseanne is down in Texarkana, wanted me to push her broom. Sweet Eileen's in Abilene, she forgot I hung the moon. And Allison's in Galveston, somehow lost her sanity. Dimples, who now lives in Temple's got the law looking for me. But all my exes live in Texas, and Texas is a place I dearly love to be. But all my exes live in Texas, and that's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. swim, and it brings to mind another time I wore my welcome pin. My transcendental meditation, I go there each night, but I always come back to myself long before daylight. All my exes live in Texas, and Texas is a place I dearly love to be. But all my exes live in Texas, and therefore I reside in Tennessee. Some folks think I'm hiding. It's been rumored that I died, but I'm alive and well in Tennessee. Thank you.
Carl D, y'all. Don't you go nowhere. You know the rule. It's a 2-song minimum. Unless you suck, then we'll kick you off. But Carl doesn't suck. What do y'all think about Carl D? So glad to see you,
Oh,
brother.
thank
I'm
you,
glad
man.
you showed up down here. Do us another one.
Where's my fiddle player? Oh, she's walking around. I was gonna say. Here's some Merle Haggard.
He's going to do a Merle Haggard song, then we're going to get Lucy back up here and do one more with him.
First thing I remember knowing was a lonesome whistle blowing in the youngest dream of growing up to ride on a freight train leaving town, not knowing where I'm bound. No one could change my mind, but Mama tried. One and only rebel child from a family making my own. My mama seemed to know what lay in store. In spite of all my Sunday learning, toward the bad I kept on turning till Mama couldn't hold me anymore. And I turned 21 in prison, dead alive without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried. Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, but Mama tried. Dear old daddy, rest his soul, left my mom a heavy load. She tried so very hard to fill his shoes, working hours without rest. She wanted me to have the best. She tried to raise me right, but I refused. I turned 21 in prison, dead alive without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried. Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried.
Carl D, y'all.
Thank you, thank
Merle
you.
Haggard music. We're going to make him sing one more. He wanted to sing a Garth Brooks song. We said we got to have Lucy for that one.
What do y'all think about this band up here, y'all? Good, man. Hell yeah, if you don't mind. I walked up down the street, still the best band on Broadway here.
Some Garth Brooks for y'all.
Thanks, Jason, for getting me up, buddy. six-road highway's getting longer. Seems there ain't no end in sight. Sleep would be best, I just can't afford to rest. Gotta ride to Denver tomorrow night. Called my house but no one answered. For the last 2 weeks no one's been home. I guess it's through with me. Tell the truth, I just can't see what's kept a woman holding on this long. And the wild line's getting longer and the saddle's getting cold. I'm much too young to feel this damn old. And all my cards are on the table with no eggs left in the hole. I'm much too young to feel this damn old. You're damn right I am, yeah. Competition's getting younger, tougher broncs, you know I can recall. A worn out tape of Chris Ledoux, lonely women and bad booze seem to be the only friends I've left at all. And the wild line's getting longer and the saddle's getting cold. I'm much too young to feel this damn old. And all my cards are on the table with no eggs left in the hole. I'm much too young to feel this damn old. Lord, I'm much too young to feel this damn old. Yeehaw.
That's our friend Carl D, y'all. Give it up for him.
Appreciate it.
We're going to tell stories about you after you get down.
Thank you, Carl. Appreciate you, man. The legend, the tequila legend of Broadway.
The tequila, yes, sir.
After he held my guitar, it plays better. That's great. Thank you. Hey, Jason, you were going to tell stories about it. You might as well tell a good story.
No, I don't know if I can tell them over the mic. I could probably think of one I could tell over the mic.
We got some great requests coming up. Jason,
Carl's a great guy. One more time for our friend Carl D. He worked down here for years, worked at a couple of establishments across the street, did all kinds of things. He was singing everywhere. He was working the door, doing everything for everybody there for a long time.
well, we got some great requests. Jason, we got to do one for Caleb real quick. Caleb, thank you. We got to do some Kenny Rogers, our friend over here from South Carolina. I was talking to William back there, and I was like, can we play a song for you? He goes, I just like what you're doing. Just let me know when y'all need another drink. That is the kind of friend. I don't know if that's a friend or an enemy, you know? Just keeping...
I think that's showing true leadership.
yeah, that's leadership. That's an admirable leadership quality, sir. But let's all have a drink together. If you got a drink, raise your drink. If you can't raise your drinks, just promise me you'll raise the roof later. On the count of three, everybody holler out, hee-haw, then swaller in. 1, 2, 3, holler! Ed Swaller, I love y'all almost. Cheers. Damn, that's smooth. All right, we got to do some gambler music for Caleb. Yeah. All right, this is my friend Jason Chance. He's going to sing this one. Hey, Jason, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you some other requests we have. Some Allman Brothers, right? Jason Aldean, too. And The Devil and Me. And The Devil Went Down somewhere south of Tennessee and north of Georgia. I mean, north of Florida, rather, in Georgia somewhere, yeah. Well, we can get to all those, but first and foremost, we got to do some Kenny Rogers sing-along music.
All right, y'all sing along if you know the words. On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, I met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns of staring at the window through the darkness, till boredom overtook us, and he began to speak. He said, son, I made a life out of reading people's faces and knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. And if you don't mind me saying, I can see you're out of bases. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice. So I handed him my bottle and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette and asked me for a light. And the night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. Said, if you're gonna play the game, boy, you gotta learn to play it right. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money, but when you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Every gambler knows that the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away, knowing what to keep. 'Cause every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser, and the best that you can hope for is to die in your sleep. And when he'd finished speaking, he turned back towards the window, crushed out his cigarette, and faded off to sleep. And somewhere in the night, the gambler, he broke even, and in his final words, I found an ace that I could keep. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Clap your hands. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Some Kenny Rogers by request, y'all.
That's
Speaking
Jason
of Tom
Chan.
Killen, you must have summoned him.
I bet you would. Ladies and gentlemen, the Richard Gere of the steel guitar come by to see who was playing steel guitar to check on their tuning. And it was he just came to say hi to Lucy. I know what it is. Oh, God. Look at the talent sending out there, Jason.
It's like a glow. There's like a warm glow going on.
The folks that are watching online, y'all don't know this, but two of the most talented, beautiful people I know in my life are standing right outside the door, just checking in and nodding if they approve. We call it the Music City nod. If they like what you're playing, they go. If they don't, they just take another drink. Yeah. Well, they won't come in here because they're not allowed in here. They only play rock and roll music. It's a country bar. Tom, we've already told them we're here to play country music till we lose everything we got. And we mentioned your name on that. I told them that. Everybody's like, who are you talking to? But did I not say that Tom made us sign a contract?
He did.
I said Tom Killen made us sign a contract to say
He's
we're
playing
going.
shy, y'all, but y'all 30 years with the great George Jones playing steel guitar. That's Tom Killen
That's
standing
right.
right here. Stick your head in here.
Come in
on,
here.
handsome fella.
There he is. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. There's Tom, the legend. Hey, that's Magnum Tom Killen. We won't get into that. He's known as the Richard Gere of the steel guitar around here, though. That's it. There it is. Hey, listen, we're doing all requests today, guys, and we couldn't get Tom today. He chose to play with another band. He said he's trying to learn some more bro country and rock and roll, so he went and played with a bro country band today.
Well, they were doing a bunch of like Cole Swindell and Florida Georgia Line, and he was like,
he's
"I'm
gonna
in."
love this next song. We got some Jason Aldean we got to do. See you, Tom. Tom's like, that's it. I'm out of here. We love Tom. We got some Burning Ring of Fire coming up, some Drive for Daddy Jean. If y'all want a break, we'll do it after this song. Which one are we doing? Night Train. Or any Jason Aldean. All right. Anybody like? We don't really do a lot of Jason Aldean in this bar, Jason. But we're going to today. A lot of times, you got to be careful which Jason Aldean you do around here.
Well, he's back in some of his earlier days. He had some good songs for sure.
He also had some bad.
Back when he was a country singer, remember that?
Yeah, he's got some country music, but he's also got some rap music. And Alan Jackson made it very clear when his bar opened, nothing but country music. This song is a little rockin', but it'll still work as a country song because it's about a train. At least that's a country topic. Not that kind of train, Cliff. Calm down. All right, here we go. We got to do some Jason Aldean by request. By request. I've been thinking about you all day, baby, waiting on that sun to go down. Won't you say I pick you up after work, slide over, slip out to the outskirts of town. I got a blanket and a fit for comfort, a little something to knock off the edge. It's supposed to get a little cold tonight, looks like I'm gonna have to hold you tight. About a mile off Old Mill Road, that spot nobody knows. Park the truck and we take off a running. Hurry up, girl, I hear you coming. Got a moon and a million stars, stainless steel and old box cars. Thought of you was driving me insane. Come on, baby, let's go listen to the night train. Yeah, I hope it's gonna be a long one. If we're lucky, it's moving slow. Wouldn't mind if it lasted all night, right next to you on that hillside. Let's go. About a mile off Old Mill Road, that spot nobody knows. Park a truck and we take off a running. Hurry up, girl, I hear it coming. Got a moon and a million stars, stainless steel and old box cars. Thought of you was driving me insane. Come on, baby, let's go listen to the night train. Let's go listen to the night train. About a mile off Old Mill Road, that spot nobody knows. Park a truck, yeah, we take off and run in. Hurry up, girl, I hear it coming. Got a moon and a million stars, stainless steel and old box cars. All of you's driving me insane. Come on, baby, let's go listen to the night train. Let's go listen to Sit down, Dean, by request. Whew. That's about as bro country as we get right there, and that's holding on. We got some great requests coming up, guys. I got to do. I'm gonna do one without these misfits with me. Get out of here, Cliff. No. Yeah, now's a good time to take a break. I hate it when the band leaves, but it's kind of an emotional roller coaster because then it makes me feel so good when they come back up here. We got some Johnny Cash coming up, some Alan Jackson, and Janelle, this one right here with some Kenny Chesney. Where's Janelle? Is Janelle in the house? Wanted some, oh, she's over there? All right. She wanted some you and tequila, right? And she also wants some Drive for Daddy Gene. We're going to do those. I'm going to do a Kenny Chesney song for Janelle. Thank you very much. Let me tune this thing. I only tune this guitar once or twice a month, whether it needs it or not. Guys, thanks for being so good to us. You know, we're doing all requests. And this band, we don't have a set list at all. It's not like we sit around and practice at somebody's garage and say, we've only done, I think, 4 songs all day that weren't requests. We started at 2:15. So everything you're hearing us do, we don't know what the next song is going to be. This one goes out to Janelle, some Kenny Chesney. Now, I actually went to the same high school as Kenny Chesney in East Tennessee. And there's another guy named Morgan Wallen went to the same high school. And it's a school, not a big place at all. It's a little town outside of Knoxville where we grew up. And so it's really random that a lot of country artists have come from there. Not me, I don't count myself as that, but it's kind of funny because this school's got like 600 people in it, and there's always a bunch of music coming out of there. By request, going out to Janelle. Thank you very much. Baby, here I am again, kicking dust in a canyon wind, and waiting on that sun to go down. Made it up Mulholland Drive, hell bent on getting high, high above the lights of town. You and tequila make me crazy, run like poison in my blood. One more night could kill me, baby. One is one too many. One more is never enough. 30 days and 30 nights I've been putting up a real good fight. There were times I thought you'd win. It's so easy to forget, bitter taste at the morning lift. Swore I wouldn't go back there again. You and tequila make me crazy, run like poison in my blood. One more night could kill me, baby. One is one too many. One more is never enough when it comes to you. All the damage I could do, it's always your favorite sin that do it. You and tequila make me crazy. Run like poison in my blood. One more night could kill me, baby. One is one too many. One more is never enough. Never enough. Never enough. Kitty Chesney right there by request. Thank you, Janelle, for that one. We're doing all requests here today, and let us know if you have a request. Carolyn's watching online. Carolyn, I want to say thank you very much for being good to us. She's always great. She's down in Memphis watching. We're going to get the band back up here for some requests, guys. But Carolyn, thank you so much for always being good to us. And I know you're going to want to hear some good Alan Jackson music. We're going to get to that. But whatever else you want to hear, Carolyn, let us know. She watches in Memphis. She's about half my height. Well, maybe a little bit over half. She's about this tall. But she drinks a lot of tequila. I'm going to tell you something. Or whatever else somebody. Not you, Lucy. Do you know Carolyn? Did you meet Carolyn when she was here? Our friend Carolyn watches online. She comes into town and she'll ramble at AJ's for like 10 hours straight. Just drinking tequila and Miller Lights. And then somebody will put her in a wheelbarrow and take her out here. But we're about to get the band back together again for some Johnny Cash coming up and some Alan Jackson. But let us know what else you want to hear out there. We also have some Allman Brothers. All right, I'll do another song. I'll do a country song. We'll do a song. Lucy, I'm not going to dedicate this to you because I've learned to tolerate Lucy and she's learned to just say, fine, whatever. But I wouldn't say love is anywhere in our vocabulary to one another. She loves it when our gig is over and she gets to get away from me. But I want to do this one right here. Here's some Chris Christopherson music. It's called Loving Her Was Easier. I have seen the morning burning golden on the mountain in the skies, aching with the feeling of a freedom of an eagle when she flies, turning on the world the way she smiled upon my soul as I lay dying. Healing as the colors of the sunshine and the shadows of her eyes. Waking every morning to the feeling of her fingers on my skin. Wiping out the traces of the people and the places that I'd been. Teaching me that yesterday was something that I never thought of trying. Talking of tomorrow and the money, love, and time we had to spend. Loving her was easier than anything I'll ever do again. Come close together with a feeling that I've never known before. My time, She ain't ashamed to be a woman nor afraid to be a friend. I don't know the answer to the easy way she's opened every door of my mind. But dreaming was as easy as believing it was never gonna end. Loving her was easier than anything I'll ever do again. Loving her was easier than anything I'll ever do again. So Chris Christopherson music right there. All right, let's get it back on. We got a lot to do. I was there. I was over there. Yeah, you're right. We got some Johnny Cash. We got some Alan Jackson. We got some John Anderson, Seminole Wind, coming up for Buffalo, Minnesota Steve. We've also got Devil Went Somewhere, some Allman Brothers, and The Devil and Me. All right, let's do it. All right, we got some early 90s country coming up for Buffalo, Minnesota Steve, watching online. Thank you very much. And we got some Burning Ring of Fire. Yeah. Janelle, we got your other Alan Jackson song coming up. We've got some great requests. Thank you guys for being good to Lucy and for being good to us. Here we go. This is Lucy on the fiddle. And again, not on my nerves at all. Mark, do you need any Jack Daniels? You're stocked and good. Okay, making sure. William was worried. All right, here she is, Miss Lucy Cochran on the fiddle, y'all. Some Seminole Wind by request. Thank you, Buffalo, Minnesota Steve, brother. We appreciate you. Since the days of old, men would search for wealth untold, dig for silver and for gold, and they leave their empty homes. Way down south in the Everglades, where the black water rolls and the sawgrass sways, the eagles fly and the otters play, the land of the Seminole. The alligator made their plans and they drained the land, and now the glades are going dry. And last time I walked in the swamp, I stood up for the cypress stump. I listened close and I heard the ghost of Osceola cry. So blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. I'm calling to you like a long lost friend, but I know who you are. And blow, blow from the Okeechobee all the way up from Micanopy. Blow across the home of the Seminole, the alligators and the gulls. So blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. I'm calling to you like a long lost friend, but I know who you are. And blow, blow from the Okeechobee all the way up from Micanopy. Blow across the home of the Seminole, the alligators and the gulls. Welcome to AJ's, guys. Make some noise for this band. Miss Lucy Cochran on the fiddle. Damn right. Sounding good. What do y'all think about Lucy right there? Do you like her? I'm starting to like her a little bit.
Did she smack him on the ass?
Well, listen, I'm gonna tell you, Cliff. I'm a little bit afraid to give Lucy a hard time over here. I know. It was funny as hell. Y'all don't realize the things we see from the stage. Like, I don't want you to think that we're like looking down on you, but we do literally look down on you, and sometimes figuratively look down on you. And we could see a lot of things take place, can we not? Like, remember that one night we were in here?
We've seen one of your buddies propose to his girlfriend right here.
Right there.
And I thought they were going to consummate the marriage right here in front of us.
That was the third dirtiest thing on the bar floor that day.
And of course, a few weeks ago, we were playing here on a Friday night, late night. Great crowd. People come to Nashville. Great, always the best folks, really. Having a good time. And we started playing this song, and I'd never seen this before down here. An old-fashioned barroom brawl straight broke out right here in front of us. I thought Clint Eastwood was going to walk in. It was like 1973 all of
It was a
sudden.
little bit more crowded than this, right? But not by much. And there was 20 people involved in the fight. They threw out 11 people. And because some people that were fighting were just sitting there minding their business and just caught a random elbow to the face and started fighting.
One
But they
dude
had
got up on the corner of the bar and come flying off the
jumped
top
off,
rope. Yeah.
dropping an elbow on this guy over here. It was crazy.
We just kept playing.
we
And the
just-
funny thing is we were playing a Merle Haggard song called The Fight Inside of Me.
I know they took it literally though. I didn't understand. We got to do, but we're going to do all requests whether they're fighting songs or not. I cannot pronounce this name, but they wanted Johnny Cash, "Burning Ring of Fire." It's a great name, I'm sure. How do you say it? What? What? No, Mernalini. Mernalini Sinha. You know, where I'm from in East Tennessee, a lot of people had names just like that. Well, it's a beautiful name, and this is a great song. Where are you girls from? Y'all just making up places now. I didn't ask for a geography quiz. I was just asking where you're from. Did y'all just meet? You came from somewhere. I saw your Colorado shirt, but I just thought you might have been a weed enthusiast. I didn't want to jump to conclusions. They call it the Mile High State for a reason. But we're going to do this one for our friend from India, right? Yeah. Thank you very much, girl with the awesome name. We're going to do this one right here. We're going to do it. It's called the Johnny Cash, the Burning Ring, or something or other. Here it goes, y'all. By request. Anybody still love Johnny Cash in here? Well, would you rather hear Justin Bieber, damn it? Okay, well, here's some Johnny Cash by request. Thank you. Burning thing, yeah, it makes a fiery ring, bound by wild desire. I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, it burns, it burns, the ring of fire, that ring of fire. Down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, it burns, it burns, that ring of fire, that ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, the fire went wild. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, it burns, it burns, a ring of fire, that ring of fire. Yeah. I fell into a burning ring of fire, went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, it burns, it burns, a ring of fire, that ring of fire. And it burns, it burns, it burns, the ring of fire, that ring of fire, ring of fire, the ring of fire, ring of fire. Thank y'all very much. Great one right there, going out to our friends from a little bit everywhere. I'm sorry, I read the name and I really just thought like somebody's cat had run across the keyboard or something. You know what I'm talking about? But thank you very much. You were very sweet to us, and I appreciate that. It means a lot to us that you request songs. You trust us with your favorite songs. We got a great one right here going out to Janelle. She wanted some Drive for Daddy Gene. And this is one of my favorite songs that Alan Jackson's done. Jason, I love the way you tell the story about this.
I never knew the story behind this song until last summer. I saw Alan playing this song on the PBS 4th of July thing. They had the big American flag behind the stage. And he was about to do this song, and he told this story. And I remember when it was out, it was one of his several gazillion mega hits, and I always liked it. I knew it had something to do with his dad, but when he told the story, you know, Alan, if you've ever seen him on TV and stuff, he's very soft-spoken. He's one of the gentlemen of country music. He really is. And he said, you know, I wrote this song about my dad when he died, and I didn't want to write a slow, tear-jerking, cliche kind of country song. He said, I just wanted to write a feel-good song that was reflective of my life growing up with my father. And then he played the song, and it hit a little different after hearing him tell that story. Especially if you got kids, you can certainly relate.
Especially you, man.
Yeah.
That
Ever
last verse.
since I heard this song, and I heard it a little differently after hearing him tell that story. Well, we love this song. Thank you for this request. Called Drive, y'all.
Painted red, stripe was white, is 18 feet from the bow of the stern light. Second hand from a dealer in Atlanta, I rode up with Daddy when he went there to get her. Put on the shine, put on the motor, build out of love and made for the water. Ran for years till the transom got rotten. Piece of my childhood that'll never be forgotten. It was just an old plywood boat, 75 Johnson and electric choke. A young boy, 2 hands on the wheel. I can't replace the way it made me feel, and I would turn it sharp and make it wide. He'd say you can't beat the way an old wood boat rides. Just a little lake across the Alabama line, but I was king of the ocean when Daddy let me drive. Just an old half-ton short bed Ford my Uncle Ball knew back in '64. Daddy got it right 'cause the engine was smoking, couple burned valves and he had it going. He let me drive her, we'd haul off a load down a dirt strip, or we'd dump trash off a thick bin road. Sit up in my seat and stretch my feet out through them pedals, smiling like a hero. Just received his medal, it was just an old hand-me-down Ford, 3-speed on the column and a dent in the door. A young boy, 2 hands on the wheel. I can't replace the way it made me feel, and I would twist that clutch and keep it right. He'd say, a little slower, son, you're doing just fine. Just a dirt road with trash on each side, but I was Mario Andretti when Daddy let me drive. I'm grown up now, 3 daughters of my own. I let them drive my old Jeep across the pasture at her home. Maybe one day they'll reach back in their file and pull out that old memory. Think of me and smile and say, just an old worn out Jeep, rusty old floorboards, hot on my feet. A young girl, 2 hands on the wheel. I can't replace the way it made me feel, and I would turn it left and steer it right. Straighten up, girl, where you're doing just fine. Just a little valley by the river where we ride, but I was king of the mountain where Daddy let me drive. Daddy let me drive. Oh, he let me drive. Just an old plywood boat, 75 Johnson, and electric choke. Oh, great song right there. Thank you, Janelle. Jason, I love that song, and I just want to say thank you guys for being so good to us. Oh, we got a good one we got to do in just a second. Laura and Dallas have tuned in. I say Laura. Laura's actually in charge over there in Raleigh. You know that. And they're tuned in Raleigh, and they want some blues, man. We got that for them for sure. The Horse and Around Bar wants some Sunday morning coming down. We got some Devil Went Down to Georgia coming up in just a minute. And but first, we got to do some Allman Brothers. They've asked for it twice. Isn't that right? Are they still here? I'm sorry, I've let you down. Which one? And I'm out of tequila. I was looking around, Jason, and I was noticing, how am I out of alcohol? Of all the booze that's been brought up here, surely I didn't drink it all.
I think you might have.
I've been practicing for this all my life. I've been practicing for the day that I keep getting tequila shots just raining down on me. But we're going to do some Allman Brothers. Which one should we do, Jason?
Now listen, before we do this song, we should remind everybody, Alan Jackson has a pretty hard and fast rule here. You see it up there on the wall behind us.
Yeah, keeping it country.
We play country music here. And it's not really a rule, it's more like a privilege. And this is the only bar in this entire district that plays exclusively country music, and that's from Alan Jackson himself. I think that's awesome. Now, there are a handful of songs, especially from some more like some of the southern groups that Alan was fans of himself, that he'll let slide around here. And
Yep.
we got a request for an Allman Brothers song, and of course they were they did all their recording down there in Georgia, not far from where Alan grew up.
And they were born here.
Well, Dwayne and Greg spent a lot of time of their
In
childhood
early
here.
childhood here, yeah.
And, but this song, we're going to do this one right here. It might be their most famous song, and interestingly enough, the Allman Brothers, I read this in an article years ago, they didn't like this song. Probably their most famous song, but they said it sounded like a country song. It was too much of a country song.
Well,
But I always loved it. Most people love to hear this song. So
I think
we're
it's a
going to do a
cool
little
song.
Ramblin' Man for y'all from the Allman Brothers. Lord, I was born a rambling man, try to make a living, doing the best I can. But when
saw Jason Chance over there. I'll tell you, my ex-wife loves him. Hey, that was pretty awesome. That was pretty awesome. Thank you guys very much. Slam Dunk, Shack Attack. That's how we make a living when we throw love in a tip jar. And we had some folks ask about The Devil Went Down to Georgia. It's a true story. They asked about it. Not only asked, but they've tipped the band for it. We're going to get to it in just a minute. Now, who wanted to hear Devil Went Down to Georgia out there? Who did not want to hear Devil Went Down to Georgia? Okay, well, it's actually our most requested song. It really is. Lucy over here, bless her heart. I mean, she's got to put her soul on the line when we do that song. But here's the deal. Here's the deal. I'm going to tell y'all straight up. If you go up and down this street, this is Broadway right here. You go up and down Broadway, anywhere you see a fiddle player, you'll notice they do this. So somebody will say, Devil Went Down to Georgia. And they'll say, oh, that's a $100 song. That's what they'll say. Isn't it?
They will tell you that.
They will, and then not only will they tell you that, but they won't play it until they get $100. They'll stand there with $83 towards Devil Went Down to Georgia, and they'll just be like, $17 more.
And then if they do get to it, they'll play it like shit.
Yeah,
most of the time.
and I hate that. I don't want to be an asshole about it. I really don't. I just want to tell you this is our most requested song. So I need to know, do you really want to hear Devil Went Down to Georgia? Because we can't do it 3 more times a day. So instead of us, how about this? We'll make a deal. Caleb, you wanted to hear it, right? We had another person ask about it. So instead of us just sitting here begging you for money like all these other assholes will up and down the street, how about we just play it forward? And if you like the way Lucy does it and the way the band does it, tip the band. Is that a fair deal? I don't think you're going to get a better deal than that until you go to a used car lot, and then you never know what's going to happen. But the truth is, we're not going to be up here like begging you for it. We just want you to have a good time. And if you like what we're doing, tip the band and request another song. That's the best deal you're going to get on Devil Went Down to Georgia on this street. Lucy, don't mess this up, especially after I just did that. Although they are getting the flea market version. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. The Devil Went Down to Georgia. Welcome, Alan Jackson's Good Time. Miss Lucy Cochran on the fiddle, y'all. Thank you. Down to Georgia and he was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind and he was way behind looking to make a deal. When he come across this young girl saw on a fiddle looking pretty damn hot, Devil jumped up on the hickory stump and said, girl, let me tell you what, I bet you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. Now if you care to take a dare and I'll make a bet with you. Well, you play a pretty good fiddle for a girl, but give the devil his due. Put a fiddle of gold against your soul, says I'm better than you. Girl said, my name's Lucy, and it might be a sin. I'll take your bet you're gonna regret. I'm the best there's ever been. So, Lucy, rounding up your bow and play a fiddle hard. Hell's broke loose in Georgia, and the devil deals his cards. If you win, you'll get this shiny fiddle made of gold. If you lose, devil won't get your soul. Opened up his case, he said, I'll start this show. Then fire flew from his fingertips as he rosined up his bow. Then he struck the bow across the strings and made an evil hiss. Had a bad even sure did. I swear they looked just like this. What do y'all think about the devil herself, Miss Lucy Cochran right here? You know, I thought that was pretty damn good. It's something I've never understood in my life. How in the hell could you go to a fiddle competition and bring a full band with you. That don't make no sense. I don't know. I stay awake at night thinking about this sometimes.
Not there.
It's so
Devil's a cheater.
cheating MF, I'll tell you what. When the devil finished, Lucy said, that's pretty good for a bum. But sit back in that chair right there and let me show you how it's done. She played found him at rumble and drum. Devil in the house with the rising sun. She gets the red bad big and down. Apparently don't mind no child no. Oh, I bet you would. What do y'all think about Miss Lucy Cochran defending her soul, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, I'm right. Now, I gotta be honest, Lucy. I actually thought the Devil's solo was better. But the truth is, it wasn't fair because it not only did it have a full band, it had that bass line. How'd that bass line go, Cliff? That's pretty groovy, right? Listen to that groove. That makes everything sound better. Hell, that makes my last relationship sound better. I mean, it really does. So I guess since the Devil cheated with a great bass line and groovy drums, I'm going to have to say that I think Lucy has won this competition. What do y'all think about Lucy Cochran right here? Right. She's okay. I agree. Well, the Devil bowed his head cause he knew that he had been beat. He laid that golden fiddle on the ground at Lucy's feet. She said, Devil, just come on back if you ever want to try it again. I'd have told you once, you son of a bitch, I'm the best there's ever been. Hey, found a man, run, boys, run. Devil's in the house with the rising sun. Shaking the red band, bringing down low. Praying we don't buy no child, no. What do y'all think about Lucy? Do you like her? What do y'all think about Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar? Do you like it here? Are you having a good time? Are you guys going to be good to the band? Request some more songs. I think you should. Our friend Lucy's going to come say hi to you. Now, Jason, I realize we haven't had a drink with these people in a little while. And it's a damn shame that I'm out of tequila at this point.
Oh, no.
I know. It's a tragedy. So if you see any tequila running wild, causing trouble out there, bring it home to Daddy, because I'm surely missing it. Yes, sir. It'll be just a minute, because we got to do some Blues Man for Dallas and Laura, and some Sunday Morning Coming Down, and then some Brothers Osborne. Not to be confused with the Osborne Brothers. Yeah. Well, guys, be good to Lucy as she comes around. Remember, we made a deal with y'all. She made a deal with the Devil. And we upheld our end of it, and we hope you uphold your end of it. Throw some love in the tip jug and tell us what else we can play for you. Remember, that is just like credits in a drunken, dysfunctional, honky-tonk jukebox. Thank you, South Carolina. Thank you guys very much. Hey, now listen, this next song goes out to my dear friends, my brother Dallas Webb over in Raleigh. Now listen, Dallas is always good to us. It's actually Laura that's good to us. Dallas just needs another place to drink and raise hell, but no. The truth is Dallas is always good to us. He and Laura are, and Dallas is a great person sometimes, and he really does a great job supporting live music. He does. He supports a lot of musicians down here. Just throw it anywhere on the stage is fine. But Dallas refuses to support his family. I don't know why, but it is what it is. This song goes out to him and Laura over in Raleigh. It is a beautiful song. Some Hank Williams Jr. and Alan Jackson both did this song. I'm just a singer, natural born guitar ringer, kind of an old clinger. sad old songs, not a walk behind her. I'm a new note finder. My name's a reminder of a blues man already gone. I started drinking, took some things that messed up my thinking. I was sure sinking when she came along, alone in the hot night. Not too much left inside. She changed all that in one night when you sang me the song. Say, hey baby, I love you. Hey baby, I need you. Hey baby, now you ain't gotta prove to me you're some kind of macho man. You wasted so much of your life running through the dark nights. Let me shine some love light down on you, blues man. I got so sick of speeding, all the things they said I was needing. If I was to keep on pleasing all of my fans, I got cuffed on dirt roads, got sued over no show. You came and took all that alone down off his blues man. So hey baby, I love you too. Hey baby, I need you. Hey baby, I do get tired of this traveling man. 40 years old now, nights would be so cold now if you hadn't stuck it down with this old blues man. I'm over 40 years old now. Nights would be so cold now if you hadn't hung around with this old blues man. Make some noise for this band right here. They do such a damn good job. Great song going out to my dear friends, my family over in Raleigh, North Carolina, Dallas and Laura over there. Thank you. Now, Jason, this band apparently has learned to drink tequila. Howdy.
Tequila is on
Give
the
us a minute.
menu
We
at
got
this
you,
moment.
sir. Hand me one of them, because I'm going to need it to get through this next hour. If I don't have a tequila every hour, I start getting the shakes. Where did this come from? I mean, I know that Hannah brought it up here. Listen, I know what you're thinking about our bartender, Hannah. Obviously, yes, terrible human being. We know that, but the truth of the I'm serious. No. The truth is, she actually is a good person sometimes, and she does a really good job here every now and again. But no, there's only one of her. There's all of y'all, so please be good to her. She walked up here with a bunch of tequila, and I was like, "You've never done anything nice to me in your life. What's going on?"
I mean, to be fair, she is absolutely the best bartender behind the bar right now.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. But no. Thank you for walking that up here, Hannah. It's always good to see you. She'd been working here for a while. I've known her for a long time. She's hated me for even longer. And the thing is, I've never done a shift where she was working. Never. But I've known her for a few years now. But Hannah does a great job. She really does. So please take good care of her. I have no idea who our sponsor was, Jason. Back there. Oh, was it William? Got us all
William.
tequilas. William. If you got a drink, raise your drinks. If you can't raise your drinks, you're going to have somebody go to my house and raise my kids. On the count of three, everybody holler, hell yeah, then Swaller. 1, 2, 3, holler. Ed Swaller. Welcome to AJ's. Oh, God, this could be awful.
I think William might be a sadist.
Oh, feels so good when it hits your lips, don't it? William loves to see us drink. And then he said, you know, I can't wait to see the threshold where you say, I'm not drinking anymore today. I said, William, I've said that a lot of times. I've said it a lot, but I was usually already in handcuffs when I said it. Because people don't know, I actually love tequila, but I'm highly allergic to it. Once I drink a little bit too much of tequila, I'd break out in handcuffs. It gets really bad. So I try to keep it at a level. Hey, but we got a request for some Sunday morning coming down, but before that, we got to do some Brothers Osborne. Yep, we got to do one. They're from your home state. It's Lucy here is from the state of Maryland. Anybody else from Maryland in here right now? Thank goodness. Okay, but that's where Brothers Osborne's from. Now, don't confuse them with the Osborne brothers. Here's the difference. There's the Osborne brothers and the Brothers Osborne. One of them, according to my papa, just another old rock and roll band. Another one sings this song called "Stay a Little Longer." Sing Rocky Top, you're right. Thank you, yeah, something like a strong wind is coming over me. Got a hold of me. And doing things I shouldn't be, really shouldn't be. And there's one more call and one more what you're doing right now. And there's one more trip to my side of town, and you walk right into one more. Here we go again. One more drink leads to another. You slide up close to me, tear the t-shirts off each other. Your hair's all over me. Tell myself I'm not in love, but one more time is not enough. One last kiss I did, you're gone and I'm here. Wishing you could stay a little longer. Yeah, so calm and so cool. Well, I try to be like it don't bother me. The last time was the last time till I'm all alone and I'm picking up the phone. And there's one more call and one more what you're doing right now. And there's one more trip to my side of town, and you walk right in. One more, here we go again. One more drink leads to another. You slide up close to me, tear the t-shirts off each other. Your hands all over me. Tell myself I'm not in love, but one more time is not enough. One last kiss I did, you're gone and I'm here. Wishing you could stay a little longer. T-shirts off each other, your hands all over me. Tell myself I'm not in love, but one more time longer. Sail a little longer. Sail a little longer. Sail a little longer. Brothers Osborne by request. Thank you. All right. Jason, we have a big old request for Steve up at the... You know how I know Lucy's starting to get on my nerves, Jason? She just looked over at me and said, "Can I get a water?" I'm like, there's a perfectly good shot of tequila right in front of you, Lucy.
It's hot shot tequila.
Here. Have your water. That's the worst tequila I've ever had. Water. God. What a poor substitute for tequila. But Lucy, you're still not on my nerves, but you're on the radar. You're on the radar now. All right, so we have a request, Jason, for some Sunday morning coming down for Steve up at the Horse and Around Bar watching in Michigan. Steve, thank you very much, brother. We know, you always look out for us, and we appreciate you a whole lot. And if you hear us like talking to people that in Michigan or in Spain or in Idaho or wherever they are, different times, it's because people are watching all around the world. Alan Jackson's bar has a live stream going out through their Facebook page all the time.
You can anywhere in the world you can get to Alan Jackson's Facebook page or the YouTube page. You can watch the bands playing down here, which is a very cool thing. Alan was one of the first bars to start doing that and broadcasting the bands playing to here. I think that's a very cool thing. In fact, we have garnered quite a loyal following. We got folks. There's a comment stream. You can see the broadcast on the TV up there. But on our phones, when we have it, there's a comment section as well.
Oh, don't ever look at that, though.
Well, yeah, you're not supposed to. That's like the first rule of the internet. But our friend Miss Carolyn, she watches all the time. She just sent me a message. She said, "I'm going to be in town again for an entire week in early June."
I don't know if I'm ready for that.
She'll probably drink Alan Jackson's out of all their booze, I would imagine.
Hey, Carolyn, just so you know, my birthday is June 13th. If you're here then, please let me do my job before you get me totally trashed in here. Because, listen, I can break my own heart and I can get myself drunk, but I really appreciate it when somebody else does it for me.
But Steve up at the Horse and Round Bar wants to hear this song. It's actually my favorite Johnny Cash song. It's not one you're going to hear a whole lot down here. And there's a very cool story behind it. Anybody like Johnny Cash out there? Who loves Johnny Cash? Thank God.
Anybody hate Johnny Cash?
Yeah.
Where's
Nobody
Tom?
hates
Where's
Johnny
Tom
Cash.
Killen?
Everybody loves Johnny Cash. No, but the story goes something like this. There's a bit of a legend behind it. So the story goes that a guy wrote this song, and he was so excited about writing it, he wanted to get it to Johnny Cash, so he actually got in a helicopter and flew the helicopter and landed it on Johnny Cash's front lawn. And he gets out of the helicopter. Now, there was almost assuredly illicit substances involved.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Back then. And he gets out of his helicopter. Johnny comes out on his front lawn seeing this helicopter, and the dude's like, "I've got this song I want you to record." And Johnny stands there for a minute. He's like, well, you landed a helicopter in my front lawn. So I guess I should hear it. Go ahead and play it for me, you know.
Before I call the police.
Yeah, before I call the police. As it turns out, he played him the song, and Johnny loved it. He said, that's a great song. I'm going to record it. And back then, Johnny used to have a TV show they filmed right here at the Ryman on Friday nights on ABC. It was kind of a good time, live family variety hour for any of you folks that might have been around back then. And he wanted to actually debut this song on his TV show. And the producers came to Johnny there at the Ryman right before he was going on to do the live taping, and they said, Johnny, we love this song, but it's like a family show, so could you leave out the line in the song that has to do with being stoned? Well, Johnny Cash is Johnny Cash. He just kind of nodded at him, went out there and sang the song live on TV, and of course he left in the line about being stoned because it's one of the most important lines in the song. And when he got to the line the first time in the chorus, he pointed up into the rafters at the Ryman at a young Chris Christopherson. That's the guy that had written the song, who of course would go on to become one of the greatest songwriters of all time. So there's a little country music history behind this song. I love this song. It's called Sunday Morning Coming Down by request.
Thank you, Steve, up at the Horse and Around Bar. It's Sunday afternoon, but, you know, when it's like me, I never know what time of day it is or even where I'm at half the time, Cliff. Mr. Jason Chance on this big old Johnny Cash request. Thank you guys very much.
Well, I woke up Sunday morning with no way to hold my head that didn't hurt. And the beer I had for breakfast wasn't bad, so I had one more for dessert. Then I fumbled through my closet, through my clothes, and found my cleanest dirty shirt. Then I combed my hair and washed my face, headed down the stairs to meet the day. Well, I'd smoked my brain the night before on cigarettes and songs that I'd been picking. Then I lit my first and watched a small kid cussing at a can that he was kicking. Then I crossed the empty street and caught the Sunday smell of someone frying chicken. And it took me back to something that I'd lost somewhere, somehow along the way. On a Sunday morning sidewalk, wishing, Lord, that I was stoned, because there's something in Sunday that makes a body feel alone. And there's nothing short of dying half as lonesome as the sound of that sleeping city sidewalk. Sunday morning coming down. In the park I saw a daddy with a laughing little girl that he was swinging. Then I stopped beside a Sunday school and listened to the song that they were singing. Then I headed back for home. Somewhere far away a lonely bell was ringing, and it echoed through the canyons of the disappearing dreams of yesterday. On a Sunday morning sidewalk, wishing, Lord, that I was stoned, 'cause there's something in Sunday that makes the body feel alone. And there's nothing short
voice for Jason Chance right there, y'all.
Late great Johnny Cash, y'all. I love that song. Every time we do that song, I'm always reminded to tell folks we're waiting for Cole Swindell or Florida Georgia Line to write a song like that.
I'm sure they will this year.
I'm just kidding. That's never going to happen, ever.
Hey, you know what? We have some more requests, but I love that song. What do y'all think about Jason Chance doing that song right there? I thought that was great. Yes, sir. Yep, absolutely. Where you from, young man? Minnesota, don't you know, you betcha. He asked for some Steve Earle, Guitar Town. The thing is, we got a couple requests we got to do first. We got some Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue. And then we got to do some Neon Moon, some Guitar Town. And there's some more requests we got to get to. So let's do Courtesy and then... I think we'll run out of there. Courtesy and then a fiddle song? Yeah. Do Drinking My Baby Goodbye. Courtesy and Drinking My Baby Goodbye. Courtesy and then Drinking My Baby Goodbye. All right, by request. American girls, American guys will always stand up and salute. We'll always recognize when we see your glory flying. A lot of men dead, so we can sleep in peace at night when we lay down our head. My daddy served in the army. He lost his right eye, but he flew a flag out in our yard. Until the day that he died, he wanted my mother, my brother, my sister, and me to grow up and live happy in the land of the free. This nation that I love, it's falling under attack. A mighty sucker punch come flying in from somewhere in the back. Soon as we could see clearly through our big black eye, hey, we lit up your world like the 4th of July. Hey, Uncle Sam, put your name at the top of his list, and the Statue of Liberty started shaking a fist that an eagle will fly, and it's gonna be hell when you hear Mother Freedom start ringing her bell, and it'll feel like that whole wide world raining down on you. Oh, and it's brought to you courtesy of the red, white, and blue. Oh, and justice will be served and the battle will rage. This big dog will fight when you rattle his cage. You'll be sorry that you messed with the U.S. of A. Why's that? We'll put a boot in your ass. It's the American way. Uncle Sam, put your name at the top of his list, and a statue of Liberty started shaking a fist that an eagle will fly. Hey, it's gonna be hell. You, your mother, Rena, started ringing her bell, and it'll feel like a whole wide world raining down on you. Oh, it's brought to you courtesy of the red, white, and blue. Oh, the red, white, and blue. Oh, my red, white, and blue. Yeah, some Toby Keith by request. Thank you. Who's here to have a good time, y'all? Make some noise in this song. Somebody give me a hee-haw. And everybody give me a hell yeah. And I want y'all to make some noise for this band and Miss Lucy Cochran on the fiddle. Some Charlie Dam Daniels music coming at you right now. Not that one. Not that one. trying to keep from thinking I'm losing my troubles away. I couldn't make her stand on her anyway. Can't say I didn't try. Pour me another one, I'm finished with the other one, drinking my baby goodbye. Every time we disagree, she was always asking me, are you a man or a mouse? And now that she's gone, she probably thinks that I'm at home as I'm moving around the house. She probably thinks that she's that one thing I just couldn't get along without. Wouldn't surprise her, I've got a sympathizer as long as these bottles hold out. Sitting on a bar, still acting like a devil, that's what I'm doing today. I'm sitting here drinking, trying to keep from thinking I'm losing my troubles away. I couldn't make her stand on her anyway, can't say I didn't try. Pour me another one, I'm finished with the other one, drinking my baby goodbye. Every time I tried to sit down and talk to her, it always ended up in a fuss. I tried to reason with her right until the time that she got on a Greyhound bus. It would be better if I could forget her, well, she done forgot about me. If it takes all night, well, I'm gonna do it right, I'm gonna say it till I can't see. Sitting on the bar, still acting like a devil, that's what I'm doing today. I'm sitting here drinking, trying to keep from thinking I'm losing my troubles away. I couldn't make her stand on her anyway, can't say I didn't try. Pour me another one, I'm finished with the other one, I'm drinking my baby goodbye. Sitting on the bar, still acting like a devil, that's what I'm doing today. I'm sitting here drinking, trying to keep from thinking I'm losing my troubles away. Well, I couldn't make her stand on her anyway, can't say I didn't try. Pour me another one, I'm finished with the other one, drinking my baby goodbye. Pour me another one, I'm finished with the other one, drinking my baby goodbye. I said, pour me another one, I'm finished with the other one, drinking my baby goodbye. Oh, I bet you will. All right, guys, we got time for a couple more, so our friend Lucy's going to come say hey to you. What do y'all think about Lucy? Do you like her? On that fiddle, damn right. Well, listen, guys, we are quickly running out of time, so we want to make sure we get to all your requests. We got some Brooks and Dunn coming up, some Neon Moon. It's a cowboy cha-cha. Yeah, it is. So if you want to dance, there's plenty of room right here to dance. Hey, we're going to do this in here. So Brooks and Dunn. Sun goes down on my side of town. A lonesome feeling comes to my door, and the whole world turns blue. Run down bar across the railroad track. Got a table for two in the back where I sit alone. I think of losing you. I spend most every night beneath the light of a neon moon. If you lose your one and only, always root me for the lonely. Watch your broken dreams dancing out of the beams of a neon moon. I think of two young lovers run wild and free. Close my eyes, I sometimes see you in the shadows of a smoke-filled room. No telling how many tears I've sat here and cried, how many that I've lied, telling my poor heart she'll come back someday. Oh, but I'll be alright as long as it's light from a neon moon. Oh, if you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely. Watch your broken dreams dancing out of the beams of a neon moon. Watch your broken dreams dancing out of the beams of a neon moon. Watch your broken dreams dancing out of the beams of a neon moon. All right, guys, please be good to Lucy as she comes around. We're going to do one more song before the next band gets up here. Lucy, do we have any big old requests we got to do? No? Well, in my mind, Jason, we should probably do some Justin Bieber. Anybody still love Waylon Jennings? I'll tell you what, I came here for one reason today. Play country music till I lose everything I got. And I think Waylon understood that because I think he lost everything he had 2 or 3 different times. Here, thank you. Uh-oh, hold on. Oh, we gotta do this song. All right, Rachel came back. Rachel's got a birthday. Where's Rachel? Rachel's turning 21. Somebody buy Rachel a shot in the back row. And Rachel was really good to us. And we just was like, Rachel, where are you from? Eastern PA. Right, all right, so she's from the Philly area, so hide your wallets, everybody. But happy birthday, darling. We're glad you made it in. Thank you for spending time with us. She wanted some Luke Combs, is that right? Well, I was going to do Waylon Jennings, but Rachel came back. This is a birthday present because I chose this song over my favorite song. But this goes out to her right here. And this is not a happy song, but it kind of rocks a little bit. Sunday morning, man, when she woke up, finding that itching and moaning on and on about the time I'd had. And by Tuesday, you could say that girl was good as gone. And when Thursday came around, I was all alone. So I went for a try to clear my mind. Ended up at a Shell on I-65. Then I won $100 on a scratch-off ticket. Bought 12 packs and a tank of gas with it. She swore they were a waste of time, all but she was wrong. I was calling number 5 on the radio station, one 4-day, 3-night beach vacation. ECC Rita Fisher down in Panama. I gotta see my ex-future mother-in-law anymore. Hell, Lord, when it rains, it pours. She was sure real quick to have apologized when she heard about my newfound look on that FM now. And it's crazy how lately now just sees a coming way. What I thought was gonna be the death of me was my saving grace. Got me thinking her leaving is the only logical reason that I got the last one at started on the day she walked out. When I won $100 on a scratch-off ticket, my 2 trailbacks and a tank of gas with it. She swore they were a waste of time, Lord, she was gone. I was calling number 5 on the radio station one real day, 3-day beach vacation. The ECC refish down in Panama. I gotta see my ex-future mother-in-law anymore. Oh Lord, when it rains it pours. When it rains it pours. Thank you. That goes out to Rachel right there. Happy birthday, darling. Thank you. Goes out to Rachel from Philly. That's it for us, guys. There was one or two we didn't get to. I just want to say sorry. If we didn't get to your favorite song, I'm sorry. Thank you for being so good to us. We got another band about to take the stage. I'm going to get this band tore down so the next band can get set up, and then we can all get tore up. Can I get a yee-haw? Can I get a hell yeah? Can I get another tequila? Is anybody going to do that for me or what? Come on, look out for him. All right, thank you guys. Welcome to Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. Please stick around for the next band. I want to remind you guys about our friend Hannah back behind the bar. I know what you're thinking, and you're right. Terrible person, but she really is a damn good bartender, and she will be good to y'all. Please take care of her. I promise she'll take care of you. Thank you, and welcome to AJ's Good Time Bar. Let's have a good time in Nashville, Tennessee.